What's going on, everybody? Anthony Grillo checking in again. Carnival rolled up in town, rolled to town. So before they opened, I did ask if I could take some video clips for my YouTube channel, and they graciously said yes. So we have the Blackmagic Pocket, the Nikon 24-120 f4 lens that came with my Nikon D750 with a variable ND filter that I don't recall the name of, but generic ND filter. And we're going to pull a clip and get the ball rolling with James Miller's non-New York collection today, just his basic pack, which is an awesome pack, by the way. You should really check that out. No affiliate links, no money to be made from me, just great LUTs at good, wholesome prices. I'm going to put that on a t-shirt and sell it at the carnival. Everybody will be like, what's a LUT? How do I get one? So here's our clip, and we're going to change our settings to project to clip. White balance, as always, custom. That's why we shoot raw. And just like that, we go to raw. And I want to show you guys, if you don't know how to do the serial nodes, you want to go to nodes and add serial node, or Alt-S on your Mac, which I have. So I'll do another one, but I wanted to show you guys that just in case you came coming in late on the tutorials. 3D LUTs, Resolve 32 Cube. Cuckfield is number one. Cuckfield is a beautiful LUT. I like the grading of this LUT tremendously. I think it's gorgeous, and I don't use that term loosely. So before we begin, let's change our output blanking to 2.35 so we can see what we're working with. Now the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera, you can turn this this on so you can actually see what you're going to shoot at 2.35, but I didn't turn it on today. Serial node number one. Let's make our screen a little bit bigger. Let's always make sure we are unganged in our custom curves, because if not, if we move the white, red, green, or blue, they'll all move. So you have to ungang them by clicking on the three little dots here and removing the check mark. So let's do a little color temperature adjustment early on today, because we're going to be crazy. We're living outside the box because we did the color temperature early. So the first thing I'm going to do is our reverse S-curve. I think you could take my word for it that the reverse S-curve is the way to go with James Miller's LUT package. Let's pull down on the reds a bit. A little bit on our blues. I haven't had much luck adjusting anything with the green channel. So if I pull it down, it starts to get a little pinkish. But you know, we'll keep that there today just to live on the edge. Exposure is a little off, so we'll pull it up to about half a stop. I was using that variable ND filter for the first time in the bright sun, and I just wanted to. I know I could have a lot of latitude either way to bring back the exposure. So let's turn it off, and you guys can see how far we've grown. So that was our original when we switched it over to BMD film, and now that is with the Cuckfield. I think it looks really, really, really nice. So in serial node number 2, we can go over to, we can sharpen it up now if you like. Where's our sharpen? Turn on our sharpen. About 46. Let's go to our mid-tone detail. Sharpen it up a little bit there. Color boost, a little bit of color boost. What do you say? Let's play it out. Let's see what we have. And I mean, you can see DaVinci Resolve is having a tremendous amount of trouble at 2 frames per second. It's pretty embarrassing, Blackmagic designs, if you're taking a look at this. There's no reason under the sun that it's playing so bad. And even if I change the product settings to quarter resolution and I go from here, we have no change in our frames per second. So don't feel bad, everybody, if you're at home working on DaVinci Resolve, because it doesn't play out that strong. And even if I change the optimize for playback settings and apply some proxies, you can see that our playback doesn't get any better. I mean, we make those adjustments in Resolve and nothing gets changed. So unfortunately, I have no workaround solution for DaVinci Resolve in regards to speeding it up. But as far as delivering a beautiful, beautiful image, I mean, I can think of nothing better that I'd rather work in, as frustrating as this is to work in. So let me go to our last LUT, our serial node, excuse me, and we're going to apply our Luma versus saturation curve. Make our canvas a little bit larger. Pull down on our shadows and our highlights. And that is the finishing move, if you don't mind, for our LUT of the day, which is the Cuckfield, which is a funny thing to say out loud, Cuckfield. So I do enjoy this LUT tremendously. I don't see much, I don't know, degradation. Is that the word I'm looking for? With the variable ND filter on the Nikon 24-120. So I don't see that the image is any less sharp than normal, but we can always sharpen it up just a tad here and there. So let me show you guys where we started and where we wound up, and then we can let you out of here. So this is our beginning shot, the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera, and this is the end of the line. Now, of course, this is all, flavor to taste type situation, but this is the basic starting point that you'll get with this LUT. So I am Anthony Grillo. Thank you so much for the continued support and watching the channel. I will see you guys next time on Deez, LUTs, and I appreciate you guys watching again. Thanks so much.